Hey, good morning. Jack Tubbs from the J Team at Realty One in Surprise, Arizona, saying happy Wednesday to you. I hope you're having a great day. I hope it is warm and sunny wherever you're at today. Hey, over the past couple days, we've been talking about unemployment and how it affects the real estate market and how actually the economy as a whole. And we found out that it's really not quite as bad as the news and the media might tell us. You know, they're still touting a unemployment rate of over 11% when it's really more like with everything averaged out about 5.9%, which means we're only a few percent higher than what we normally run at. So we all see that unemployment is not as huge a factor as we thought it was. It's still a factor in the real estate industry, but it's not as big as the media would make it out to be. But one of the things I want to talk to you today also that the media seems to be focusing on that causes issues with the real estate market are the forbearances that are going on right now. And what I want you to know is that the U.S. government, backed by the last PAU, the Pandemic Unemployment Assistance, and also a new bill presented by the CFPB, which is the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, let people who are current on their mortgage have up to 360 days of forbearance time. So that gives them a little bit of time to catch up. If they lost their job, it gives them time to find a new job, almost an entire year, so you know. It gives them almost an entire year to be able to find a job, and then also they will tack on those payments that were missed during that time. They'll tack it onto the tail end of the mortgage so they don't suffer any major things there. It's not a modification, so they don't charge them any extra fees, that they can't charge them any extra interest under the PUA and also the rules set out by the CFPB. So, first off, what we're finding out here, because a lot of people say, well, if we're letting all these people have forbearances, then they're probably going to go to foreclosure. They're probably going to walk away. And that might have been true back in 2008, 2009, when people were so overextended with their mortgages that they were underwater as what they owed as compared to what their house is worth. And nobody had any positive equity. It was all negative equity. But can I tell you now that right now that over 80% of every mortgage in the country of the United States of America have somewhere between 13% and over 30% equity in their home right now. So they're not going to walk away when there's money there in their house. Now they may decide to sell and downsize. They may decide to sell and rent. That's a possibility, but they're not going to walk away. If you're talking about a $200,000 home, and if they have 20% equity, that means that there's $40,000 equity in that home that they can put in their pocket if they decide to sell, or they can use as a down payment on a smaller home, or they can use as a down payment if they have to move because of work. They have it there available to them, so they're not going to walk away. And think about it, even if it's a $200,000 home and they only have like 13% equity, that's still $26,000 that they have. So forbearances are not going to affect the real estate market because so many people have, over 80% of the homes in the United States have over 13% positive equity. And they're not going to walk away from 20, say 18, 20, 30, 40, $50,000. No, they're going to sell the house, and they're going to find a house that fits their needs or fits their finances at the current time. Or if they have to move or relocate for employment, they have the ability to not only to sell their home, but take out enough money to have a down payment on a new home where they're going to be employed now. The high level of equity provides options for homeowners, policymakers, mortgage investors, servicers, in helping to avoid a downstream of foreclosure activity and default-related losses. And that's according to Black Knight, which is one of the housing industry's watchdogs. They kind of keep an eye on the numbers, especially mortgage-related numbers. And Black Knight has already put this out, saying, look, there's so many people out here that have positive equity. There's no way that it should affect the home sales market at all. And just to let you know, 87% of the sellers that are out there right now aren't concerned that their home won't sell because of the pandemic and the resulting economic recession. And the numbers will bear me out here because over 372,000 homes sold in the U.S. last month. So the real estate market is still very robust. And yesterday, I have to give you a correction on something that I reported to you yesterday, because I said that in the in the Phoenix area, in the valley here in Phoenix, Arizona, that year over year we've seen price increases, and I told you 5.9%. Well, that was a misquote, and I apologize. It's 9.5%, almost 10% year over year in price increase. So once again, if you're thinking about selling, the market is still robust. There's money to be made, and nothing should be bringing down the real estate market as it sits right now. Even unemployment seems to be less than a factor than first thought. So once again, I just want to continue to bring these little bites of news every day. I've got another one coming up tomorrow, and I'll end this week with one on Friday. But I want you to know that, especially here in the Valley in Phoenix, Arizona, the real estate market remains robust. Less than 30 days in the market. Most day, and we're finding about 65% of all home sales right now end up in a bidding war, because there's so much buyer demand, so much pent-up buyer demand, and not enough inventory. That's why builders are having a heyday right now, because what there are not and already existing homes, they're building to try to keep up with the inventory demands of the buyers that we have here, especially in the Valley in Phoenix. So if you need any help, if you have any questions, I'm more than happy to help you. You can reach me at 248-330-7972. That's 248-330-7972. Or you can email me, jack@thejteam.house. Once again, that's jack@thejteam, and that's THEJTEAM.house. And I'd be more than happy to answer any questions for you. Or you can call our office number, talk to any member of our team. You can do that by calling 623-252-4061. That's 623-252-4061. Hey, you have a great Wednesday. I'll see you tomorrow about this time. And please, if you have any questions at all about real estate, whether it be regular real estate, residential real estate, commercial, leases, and then one of the things we do specialize here is also probate real estate. God bless. Have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.